Good day, primary friends. Brother Sam, and today there has been a new app that the church has put out. It's called Gospel for Kids, and it has a little icon, a little orange icon that you can find in the App Store. It's got Jesus talking to a little child. So once you have that downloaded, let me show you where it is in the App Store. I'm going to go to my App Store and type Gospel for Kids. And there's all sorts of things that come up, but here it is. Gospel for Kids, Stories, Art, and Music. I've already got it downloaded, but I'm going to open that. And this is what it looks like when you first get into the app, okay? You have Scripture Stories, and what's in Scripture Stories, you have the four books in our Scriptures. You have Old Testament, New Testament, Book of Mormon, and Doctrine and Covenants. And if you were to select into those, you could choose which story you're going to read, and it kind of goes in chronological order, in the order of how things happened at the Restoration. So recently we were just reading about Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery. So if we wanted to see a little video about this, we can go into that and then tap the play button up in the top right.
Chapter 5.
And
Joseph
it will
Smith
start
and
to
Oliver Cowdery,
play the video for us.
February through April 1829. Joseph and Emma Smith lived on a little farm.
Pretty neat. Okay, the next thing that we have is, I'm going to go back and to the home. We have coloring books. These are awesome. These are so neat. So we have each of the coloring books for the four sets of scriptures that we have, but also some other coloring books as well. I'm going to jump into the Doctrine and Covenants and just select any one of the pictures that we have here. And it works in a few different ways. There is a paint bucket up on the top of your menu bar there. And so if you have a paint bucket, you can just pick a color and drop it in. I'll pick some orange down here and fill in the fire. Some yellow maybe for that flame, and some browns for the clock. But you could do it like that. Or if you were to pick one of these other coloring methods, you could color it in with your finger. So you see how I can just go in and fill in that quilt. That's kind of fun, huh? I'll pick a different color maybe for Oliver's skin and color that in. And it kind of guides you through that. The last coloring method is just kind of free, and it just lets you color anywhere. So I can do that. There's an undo button if you didn't like that color. I'm going to come over here and just color in the window. I don't know that there's an erase, but if I decided I did a really good job on this, up in the top right corner there is a share button, and it says ask your parents, and then you can tap to hold, and then you could send it to somebody. I don't need to send it to anybody yet. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home, and the next thing is a primary sing-along. Sorry, I got a message from my brother. In here we have music. So all the things that I've been making, they've already done a lot of them for us. So pretty cool. We can focus on some other songs. You can pick into either the children's songbook, the hymn book, or if I select playlists, they've already made lists of songs for us to practice. So let's go to February. And we have Choose the Right. We have Follow the Prophet. I Want to Live the Gospel. Let's do Teach Me to Walk in the Light. We sang that in church today. So I will select that and press play, and let's see what happens. So it's going to have an introduction. And then the words are going to come up, and a little bouncy ball will follow along. So some options that we have here. We have personalize. You can go and pick which pictures you want in there. That's really cool. You can also turn the voices on so they can guide you and you can learn with that. Okay? That is really, really cool. They've also done it for other languages too, so children all around the world are going to be able to work with the music. I think that is spectacular. The last thing, there are more activities, and this will bring up Gospel Library, Gospel Media, and Family Search. If you have the Gospel Library app installed, you can jump over to that, and it takes us to a special section for kids. I haven't explored in here too much, but I'm going to let you do that on your own. I'm going to go back to Gospel Kids. And Gospel Media, same thing. I don't think I have this downloaded, so it took me to the App Store so I can get it. That's pretty great. I'll go ahead and pull that down. Now I'm going to go back to Family Search. This will take me to an app or possibly to the website. And that's what it did. It took me to the website. So there are some things that you can do to explore with your family about your family history. This is a really great start. Right now, they only have it available for iOS or Apple devices, but I expect, and I haven't read anything about it being, or when it's going to be released for Android devices, but I would expect it's going to be pretty soon. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a really neat thing that the church has put out, and I'm excited to see what you do with it. So let's color some pages and let's share them out and let's see what we can do. Talk to you later. Have a good Sunday.